Miroslav Klose, the goal he refused to take. Miroslav Klose was one of the deadliest strikers of his era, but he cared more about fairness than fame. During a Serie A match for Lazio, he scored a goal using his hand, unnoticed by the referee, celebrated by teammates, and accepted by the crowd. But Klose immediately went to the official and admitted the handball. No hesitation, no argument, just honesty. The goal was ruled out, fans applauded, opponents shook his hand. His own coach looked confused but proud. Even the commentator paused in shock, unsure whether he had just witnessed sportsmanship or madness. The referee later said it was the first time he'd ever seen a striker cancel his own goal. Klose could have added another goal to his career tally. But instead, he added something far more valuable. His honesty became more legendary than the goal ever would have been. A striker known for finishing became remembered for integrity. Paolo Di Canio, the catch that stunned the Premier League. Paolo Di Canio is often remembered for chaos, controversy, and his fiery personality, but this moment showed his heart. In a 2000 Premier League match, West Ham were attacking with Di Canio through on goal. Everton's goalkeeper, Paul Gerrard, collapsed injured while trying to defend. Di Canio had a free shot at an empty net, the dream of every striker. Instead, he caught the ball with his hands and stopped play. The stadium froze. Then it erupted in applause. He sacrificed a certain goal for a fallen opponent. Even opponents who hated marking him that day gave him respect. The Premier League awarded him a Fair Play award later that season. One of the purest moments of sportsmanship English football has ever seen. Chaos surrounded him often, but this time, compassion took over. Robbie Fowler, the penalty he didn't want. Liverpool versus Arsenal 1997. Robbie Fowler races through and gets clipped by David Seaman. Or at least that's what everyone thought. The referee gives a penalty. Fowler immediately waves his hands and tells him, "No foul." He literally begged the official to reverse the decision, trying to explain that Seaman never touched him. The referee refused. So Fowler stepped up for the penalty and intentionally hit it weakly so the keeper could save. Arsenal still conceded on the rebound, but Fowler's integrity became immortal. Most strikers dive for penalties. Fowler tried to give one back. Mesut Ozil, the corner he gave back. Mesut Ozil has always been a magician with the ball, but on this night he showed he was also a class act. In a Champions League match with Arsenal, the ball was kicked out because an opponent was injured. The referee mistakenly awarded Arsenal a corner kick. Ozil stepped up to take it, but instead of crossing, he gently rolled the ball out of play, returning possession to the other team. A tiny gesture that said everything about who he was. The crowd was confused for a moment, then applauded the unexpected act of fairness. Ozil didn't score. He didn't need to. He showed integrity instead of selfishness. And sometimes that matters more. Fair play by the Dutch, kicking the ball to the keeper. In a 2010 Eredivisie match, Ajax accidentally scored after the opposing team intentionally played the ball out due to an injury. Realizing the mistake immediately, Ajax, including manager Martin Jol, agreed to let the opponents walk the ball into the net to restore fairness. The kickoff resumed, and Ajax's players literally stepped aside as the opposing striker dribbled from midfield and scored uncontested. The crowd wasn't sure whether to laugh or applaud. It looked bizarre, almost comedic, but it was pure sportsmanship. A goal that meant nothing and everything. Football rarely gives back goals. That day, Ajax reminded everyone that respect can be bigger than the scoreboard. The Greece-Iraq under-23 match, a moment bigger than football. In a 2004 Olympic qualifier, Greece were awarded a penalty that players themselves believed was incorrect. Before the referee could adjust anything, Greece's captain walked up and deliberately kicked the ball wide, refusing to score from an unfair call. Iraq's players applauded. The crowd stood. Two national teams were united in respect. It wasn't about tactics or results. It wasn't about qualifying or reputation. It was about dignity. Sometimes the bravest shot in football is the one you choose not to take. Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, the VAR penalty decision. Before Neymar became known for theatrics, he showed genuine sportsmanship too. During a PSG match in 2018, he broke through on goal and fell after a challenge. The referee pointed to the penalty spot. As players argued and prepared, Neymar went over and told him there was no contact. VAR confirmed his honesty, and the penalty was overturned. The stadium applauded. Even fans who disliked Neymar had to respect the moment. For once, Neymar's reputation took a break, and fairness took the spotlight. Football remembered that even the biggest stars can choose honesty over advantage. Lucas Podolski, the shot he refused to take. Lucas Podolski had a rocket of a left foot and a reputation for scoring screamers. But in a 2006 match, he showed more than power. He showed empathy. Germany were playing a friendly when a defender twisted his ankle while trying to stop Podolski. The forward suddenly found himself alone with the goalkeeper. He stopped running, pointed to the injured player, and let the medical staff come on. No theatrics, no gestures, just humanity. Podolski never scored that play, but he earned something better. Andrea Pirlo, the man who told players not to waste time. Andrea Pirlo is known for elegance, calmness, and control, but he hated watching opponents fake injuries to waste time. In one Serie A match, his Juventus teammates were yelling at the referee, demanding a stoppage as a player from the other team lay down injured. Pirlo calmly stopped them and said, "If he's hurt, let them play. If he's faking, don't reward him." It wasn't a goal saved or given. It wasn't dramatic. It was a philosophy. Pirlo believed the game should flow honestly, not be manipulated. Leave it to Pirlo to make sportsmanship look stylish. Arsenal versus Sheffield United, replay for fairness. In 1999, Arsenal scored a controversial goal against Sheffield United while an opponent was down injured. It wasn't against the rules, but everyone knew it wasn't right. After the match, Arsene Wenger made a radical decision. He requested the FA to replay the entire game voluntarily. It was unprecedented and it shocked England. It set a standard no manager has repeated since. The FA agreed. Arsenal won the replay cleanly. A coach sacrificing a guaranteed win is unheard of. Wenger did it without hesitation. Paolo Di Canio, the moment with the ball boy. Years after his famous catch, Di Canio surprised everyone again. In a quieter moment, during a match, a ball boy slipped painfully while throwing the ball back. Instead of taking advantage of the chaos, Di Canio walked over, helped the kid up, and checked if he was okay before restarting. He even smiled and patted him on the head before continuing. It wasn't televised worldwide, and it didn't make headlines, but it showed the man behind the fiery personality. Sometimes sportsmanship is quiet. Sometimes it's just helping someone who fell. Japan's World Cup cleanup, we leave no trace. Japan didn't need a ball or a referee to show sportsmanship. After their final match in the 2018 World Cup, even after being heartbreakingly eliminated by Belgium, the Japanese team did something unforgettable. They cleaned their entire dressing room, arranged it neatly, and left a thank you note in Russian for the staff. Their fans cleaned the stadium seats after every match, leaving them spotless. It was a message seen worldwide. Respect isn't something you show only when you win. It's something you carry everywhere. Japan's World Cup run ended early, but their reputation for class went global. Carlos Puyol, the captain who made rivals respect each other. Carlos Puyol was the definition of a leader. In a heated Clásico full of fights, dives, and chaos, he did something simple but powerful. After a Barcelona goal, Dani Alves began over-celebrating toward Real Madrid fans. Puyol immediately pulled him away, calmed him down, and told him to respect the stadium. In a rivalry built on hatred, Puyol showed that class doesn't disappear just because emotions run high. He led with discipline, integrity, and fairness. He wasn't just a defender, he defended the game. These stories remind us that football isn't just about goals, rivalries, or trophies. It's about the human moments in between. Sportsmanship doesn't win league titles, but it wins something much rarer. Respect that lasts forever. Because in the end, the most beautiful plays in football aren't always made with the feet, but with the heart.